Hi guys, it's just me, Rico from JustReikkoTV, and welcome back to my channel. So right now I am sitting out in my garden space under my trellis that is covered, by the way, because it is extremely hot. And I got to up pot some tomatoes and some peppers. Maybe I'm gonna up pot my white eggplant as well. And I decided to just turn the camera on and talk to you guys and chit chat, have a little garden talk while I'm doing this up potting for you. Let me move the camera a little bit this way. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, so that's what I'm just out here doing, guys. These tomatoes I planted on the 15th of March, and they ready to go in a bigger container. Every single one of them, even the little patio variety that I got, they all ready to be up potted. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I also got 2 bell peppers. I think they're ready to be up potted as well. Yeah, they ready to be up potted. And then I got 2 white eggplants. They ready to be up potted as well. So I just hope that they are not root bound yet, because it kind of took me a while to actually get out here to get them up potted. Guys, I have been in my garden every single day, man. Just out here getting things ready for the summer growing season. And this weather has not been kind to me. It's been like so up and down here. We're here in Pittsburgh, zone 6B, man, and the weather has been so up and down. It's been crazy, man. So right now I got a lot of plants and stuff like that. I had to take it back in my house the other day because it was just way too cold, man. It had dropped down to like the 30s. And then I actually have a few things that's out here that's growing that's more for spring, but then I actually I forgot to cover them, and some of them look like they're wilting a bit. Like I got a kohlrabi over there, it looks like it's wilting a bit. I got some beets that I had planted, and they look like they may have died. And then I also had a kale. All of these were smaller plants, so they weren't well established. So I'm not sure if they're gonna survive, but I'm just gonna leave it in the ground, because what I've learned is plants are pretty resilient. Now, to up pot, I am using Happy Frog from Fox Farm, and then I'm going to just be using some earthworm castings to go ahead and up pot everything. So I'm gonna just put some dirt in each one of these things, and then we're gonna just go from there. So this season, I already know is going to be way crazier than last season. This is my second year as a gardener, but my garden is going to be having so many more fruits and vegetables added to it that I had to literally expand my garden. I had wanted to get a few raised garden beds, which I did. I got like 4 raised garden beds, but that changed up the dynamics of like my garden space and everything, because the space quickly became way too small for me to hold all of the things that I'm going to be growing this year. So I expanded my space, and I am so excited to show you guys how it is going to look. So you can definitely look forward to that video coming up sooner than later, but definitely look forward to that video. All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so yeah, so let me go ahead and add some earthworm castings to each one of these. And these are 6-inch pots. that I'm up potting to, and hopefully I won't have to up pot again. Today is April the 22nd, and my last frost date is May the 15th, but of course, I'm gonna wait a week until after my last frost date before I actually plant this stuff out, because the weather here, like I said before, is so crazy and I don't have time for that, man. Planting stuff out and then having to, and then especially since I got raised garden beds, some of the stuff I won't be able to like bring back in or anything like that. So yeah. Let's start with so I got 3 different varieties of tomatoes this season. I have 2 patio varieties, well, 1 patio variety, and I have 2 plants. It's called Olive Shades. And these tomatoes are from M.I. Gardner. I got the seeds from M.I. Gardner. The seeds are very prolific, really, really good seeds. And that actually looks good. It's not root bound or anything, but they do have some really, really nice roots on there. But this is for the patio variety. I want to see how the other varieties are gonna look because there is definitely some roots hanging through. This is the other Olive Shades variety. And once again, nice strong roots, not quite root bound, so that's a good thing. Oh, all right. And then I'm gonna just use this small cup to add some soil around there. Yeah, that looks good. So guys, already in my garden, I'm already making some mistakes, and what I learned, what I have learned over the past year are some mistakes can definitely be beautiful mistakes, and also to practice a lot of patience, man, because you just never know what may happen in the garden. Sometimes things may look like they're dead and gone, and they may make a comeback without you knowing it. So don't be pulling stuff out and stuff like that until you for sure that they're gone and no longer good. So that's one thing that I've learned. All right. Olive Shades tomato has been up potted. That is good. Another thing that I've learned is that sometimes things just are not gonna work out. So I'm gonna show you guys a video of this update, but I planted some snapdragons in one of my 5-tiered green stalks because I wanted to do a flower patch in my garden, but like I said, I became short on space. So I got some green stalks and I was like, maybe I should make a flower patch in my green stalk. This is my tangerine creme tomato. This is an indeterminate tomato and it's looking good. It's not root bound. Okay, I thought these plants were gonna be root bound or something, so that's good that they are not root bound. This is my other tangerine creme. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. So I got a green stalk and I was like, ooh, let me make this green stalk a flower green stalk. So I planted my snapdragons in the green stalk, but then I'm not sure if I used the wrong potting soil or I'm not doing something right, or if the snapdragons are just not compatible with the green stalk. But like out of 5 tiers, most of my most of my flowers in the green stalk have died back. Now, I must say, some of them have died back, but they're actually growing back as well. So I don't know what that situation is. So I'm just leaving them all in there. Look at me spilling soil. I'm just leaving them all in there. And then what I'm gonna do is all of them that actually survive, I'm gonna leave them in there. But I'm also growing more flowers as well, so that in the spots or in the pockets of the green stalk where the flowers did not survive, I'm just gonna add different flowers in there and see how they do. So that's the plan for that. And our next tomato variety we're gonna up pot is going to be our Bounty-licious tomatoes. Now, these tomatoes, these are looking a lot less healthier than the other ones. They're like really droopy and becoming discolored and things like that. So I think I'm gonna bottom water them with some fish fertilizer. And this one was, it looks good, but it looks like it was beginning to get the process of being root bound. So good thing I'm up potting it today. It does not look the best, if I could just be honest with you guys. Pull this other one out. The root systems looks pretty darn good on them though, so that's actually a good thing. I just think they just needed more space maybe, so that's what we're giving them. Yeah. So I added berries to my garden as well. If you guys have been watching my videos, you guys have seen that video already. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm really hoping that I'm actually going to be getting blueberries this season, because blueberries is actually my favorite berry and one of my favorite fruits to eat in general. I'm also adding some ground cherries to my garden space, which is pretty cool. I've never ever heard of ground cherries until I started watching gardening videos, and actually what made me even want to go out and purchase them and buy them is from watching Cece's Texas Garden. I'm definitely going to leave her page down here. I know I'm the smaller page and she's the larger page, but check her out. I really love her channel. And last season I was watching her and she was walking through and she was just eating them and stuff, and I'm just like, I want to try that. So yeah, so I decided to grow some ground cherries, and my ground cherries are actually already growing fruit on them, so that's pretty cool. The plant is actually pretty large. So this one bell pepper plant is just like, it fell all the way over. It's a mixed bell, so ooh, I'm worried about this. These roots does not seem all together, so I'm gonna try to bury that a little bit deeper. Take off these two true leaves. Yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna put you guys on a quick fast forward while I plant the rest of these, and then we'll come back as soon as I'm done, okay? All right guys, so I wanted to show you guys really quick. I also got a little lavender plant. You see that? It's so cute. This lavender plant isn't ready to be up potted, but I am so happy that I got it because I tried growing a lavender plant before and it just didn't work, but that's okay. All right, right here, we got our fish fertilizer. I'm just gonna add a dollop of fish fertilizer to some rainwater. And I'm gonna mix that up. And then I got these two little metal pans right here that I use to fill up to do some bottom watering for the plants. Put 5 in there. Yeah, that's gonna work. Put 5 in that one, and then we're just gonna put the other 5 in this other one. Whoa, that almost fell. Oh shoot, that would not have been good. It's already trying to struggle to survive from the looks of things. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, that looks good for the most part. And then I'm gonna pour half of this. There. I'm gonna pour the other half in this other one. And then I got some more rainwater in here, and I'm just gonna fill it up all the way. And that way they can soak all of that water right on up. Then I'm gonna do this one as well. Right, fill that all the way up. We're gonna just move that over. Leave the lavender right there. All right, and there you have it, guys. I've up potted some tomatoes, some peppers, as well as some eggplants. We use Fox Farm Happy Frog to as the soil to up pot it with. So yeah, we are looking pretty good. But yeah, so thanks guys. This was just a little video that I wanted to turn on since I was already out here up potting, to have a little garden talk with you guys. It's just me, Rico, from JustReikkoTV. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you'll know that every single time when I post a video. Until the next time, fam, peace.